I believe I had a normal childhood. I like to think I did what every other teenager did. I played sports, tried to talk to girls, even lied about my age a time or two. Okay. Maybe more than a time or two. You see, me and my friends had an interesting hobby. Late nights we would get together and call our local hotline service. You know, single men seeking single ladies to talk to for the night. And the routine would always be the same. Make some lonely girl feel like she's getting the man of her dreams, just to disappear out of her life by morning. So tonight's hotline call started off just like any other night. We had to prepare a pre-recorded message describing ourselves. And once it was my turn, I always said something like,
"Hey ladies, I'm 6'1". I have nice wavy hair. Me and my friends are just bored of sitting in our dorm room tonight, and we got football practice in the morning, so don't keep us up too late."
The key was to paint a picture of a desirable man, deepening our voices to give a sexy sound. Then we would sit back and wait for the notifications to pour in. After an hour, we received a good amount of phone numbers and picked out the girls we were going to call. So just when we were about to hang up, we get one last notification.
You have one new notification from...
She didn't say her name, but we just assumed she forgot to record it. And once she started talking, it was something about her voice that drew me in.
Hey boys, all of you sound amazing, but I would really like if Chad called me. I promise I won't keep you up too late.
The way she said my name had every hair on my body standing straight up. I had a few choices of girls to call that night, but for some reason she was the only one that came to my mind. After hanging up with the rest of the guys, I felt eager to give this mystery girl a call. So as I dialed the number, I patiently waited for her to pick up. I just had to know more about her. It felt like an eternity before she finally picked up, but when she did, I knew I was going to be hanging off of her every word.
Hello?
Hey, this is Chad. You gave me your number from the hotline service?
Hey Chad, I've been waiting for your call. I'm happy to see that you actually chose me.
That was pretty bold of you just to give me your number without even getting a response from me. You must do this a lot.
No, this is my first time.
First time giving a guy your number from the hotline service?
That. And it's my first time on the hotline, period.
Wow. Am I the only guy you talking to tonight?
Yep. Didn't see any need to try to contact anyone else when you're the only guy that caught my attention.
Wow. You make me feel special.
Well, you have to be special talking to a girl like me.
So what's your name?
You're going to have to earn it. You have to prove to me that you are worthy of knowing it.
You would think I was talking to a goddess.
You might be. So you better treat me like one.
I was hooked. Every word she said made me want to know more and more. She only gave me enough information to keep me chasing after her. It felt like a game that I had to win, a puzzle that I had to put together. And I was willing to find every piece. It felt like the conversation went on for hours. We talked about topic after topic, and I didn't want it to end. More and more I opened up to her. I felt like a book that she was reading from cover to cover. So just like a book, I felt like I was running out of pages for her to read. And I think she knew that. So late into the conversation, it felt like she started taking control.
So, what do you fear most?
It's not too much that scares me.
Now, no need to put on the tough guy act. Everybody's afraid of something.
It's not an act. Nothing scares me. If anything, I'm probably something people should be afraid of.
Oh, how so?
I'm an intimidating guy. I have nothing to lose. Every day could be my last, so I'm not going to spend it by being afraid of some boogeyman or bug.
But what about death? No one truly knows where you go. Surely that scares you.
Should it? Wherever I go should be more concerned about what to do with me.
Wow, aren't you brave?
Well, you're going to need someone to protect you from all those things you're afraid of.
Oh, so I guess that'll be you.
Of course. You need a big, strong man by your side.
Well, my big strong man, there's a first time for everything. I'm pretty sure one day something's scary.
Suddenly I heard footsteps coming from the room over. I looked at the time and it was already 1 in the morning. And if my mom called me on this phone, she'd kill me. So I knew I had to end this quick. I have my cover blown by my mom screaming my name.
Man, it's getting late. I have practice in the morning, so I wouldn't want to be late. This school's paying me to be at my best.
Yeah, it is pretty late.
So, can I call you again?
Sure. You have my number. Just call me when you're free.
Okay, cool. But wait, I forgot to get your name. Damn it.
It was okay. It wasn't like I planned to call again anyway. Another successful night, I thought. I had to be at school at 7, so I quickly tried to get some sleep. As I slept, I heard my door slowly open, then close. I didn't think much of it. My drunk stepdad always mistakes my door for the bathroom anyway.
Hey, this is my room.
But he didn't answer. I opened my eyes to see a dark silhouette standing in the corner of my room next to the door.
The bathroom is across the hall. I'm trying to sleep.
But the silhouette just stood there. It didn't move an inch. It didn't say a word.
Charles?
The silhouette remained motionless. It didn't move an inch. It didn't say a word.
Hey, Mom!
Suddenly the figure quickly gets on all fours, crawling towards me, jumping on my bed. I feel its cold hands wrapped around my neck. I struggled, trying to call my mom's name. Mama. But I couldn't, feeling my breath leave me. Every inch of my body felt numb. I struggled to move just a finger. Everything started to go dark. I'm dying. I was terrified, with tears falling from my eyes that said,
"Are you afraid of death now?"
His hands released my throat, and as I was gasping for air, it stood there, staring, with pitch black eyes. It didn't move an inch. It didn't say a word. After what felt like an eternity, I watched as it slowly made its way back to the dark corner and out the door. I didn't move from my bed. I spent the entire night just laying there, wondering what happened. That couldn't have been a dream. I still can feel the touch of those hands gripping my throat. Morning came, and I felt like I needed to talk to that mystery girl. I felt like somehow she was attached to this. So I dialed the same number that was left on my caller ID. And just like before, I patiently waited for her to pick up. But before it could ever ring,
the number you have dialed is not in service or is assigned in a different area code. Please check the number and dial again.
I called repeatedly. I couldn't imagine the phone being cut off for only a few hours. As time passed, I tried to erase that night from my head. Tried to tell myself it was just a bad dream. But the sound of her voice, the number she left behind, what was her name? Did she want me to experience fear? Did she send death my way? Nah, she couldn't have. It's impossible, right? But one thing was for certain. I never got in the hotlines ever again.
Or is assigned in a different area code. Please check the number and dial again.
"Are you afraid of death now?"
What is up, you guys? It's your boy Chad Beezy. I want to thank you guys for watching our first video ever for this channel, Voices Under the Bed. And yes, this is a true story. This happened to me in high school. So I am hoping this doesn't raise the creep factor for a lot of you guys. So if you want to check out the actors that were in this video, our sexy phone girl was ASJ GAMERGIRL. You can check her channel out down below. And the guy who played me is DC Tonight. You can check him out down below as well. If you couldn't get enough of my sexy voice, my channel is down below also. So please guys, like, share, and subscribe. Give us some support. Let us know you liked the video down in the comments section. Let me know if you had any kind of similar experiences. I think this is called sleep paralysis. If you had something like this, let me know. And if you're hearing voices in your room, make sure you check under your bed.